Right, so I told you that when I came back, I would have a ship. So here we are. And it's coming along pretty nice. I have some Gatlins on the front here. I put armor all the way through. There's an O2 generator in the back here, and two hydrogen tanks. And then on the back, one large thrust, and then thrust in every direction on these two panels. It's a bit of a bigger ship than I had imagined, but I'll refine it over time. It's just meant to get me out of the atmosphere, and there's a couple blocks there that I have to weld up. But yeah, there's also going to be a remote control module that I can set it on autopilot so I can dock in here, and that is the next part. So I will take said ship because it looks like it is ready. I will go into the inventories and take out, well, I'm connected to this, so let me just do some quick dumping of stuff so that I don't have to carry all that steel plates with me. I'll take 100, take the rest of those, and I don't believe I'll be attacked, but you never know. It's a lot of ice, so I'll have plenty of fuel just in case. And I will add it to this ship. Now, there's a couple of crazy things going on in the front here. Mind you, this is just, the Mark 1, if you will. So it's going to be like a lot smoother of a surface as time goes on. If anything, the top is going to be flat and just going to be kind of like an arrow. Actually, that's a good name for Mark 2, will be just the arrow. That'll be the design uh, inspiration. But let me just map some of these controls. So let's go to K first, batteries, and let's detach from the base first. K, batteries, shift click, batteries. And what I'm going to do with that is go over here so that when I dock, I will have the ability to set recharge. So recharge on and off and enable auto. So 2 and 3. And what else will I need? Well, I think for now I'm not going to set up the remote control because I'm going to finish up the station here. And oh yeah, I forgot that I built a little bit of a platform up here so that I could come up. So that's important, but let me transfer the ice to the cockpit, and then the cockpit will transfer it to possibly, yep, it's already in the O2 generator, which is running. And then I'll put the rest in a medium cargo container so it can take the rest of it as needed. So that's filled. Let me just move this down, and it'll dump all this stuff into the cockpit. So just in case some stuff breaks, I need to fill up my bottles, and then I will be able to go on the trip. We're just doing scouting at the moment, so it's not going to be anything too labor intensive, but the whole point of it is to set up some waypoints so that when I'm ready to leave the planet, I will have everything set up. I'm going to set a couple of simple waypoints now, one of which is going to be the waypoint that's, wait, let's do this, and I fly in third person. Ooh, this guy is a little bit heavier. Do you have enough thrust to get off planet now? Just barely. So when I come back, I'll definitely have to redesign the back portion so that I can have multiple large ones, or just have another bay in the middle that will have more forward thrust that are these tiny thrusters. But we are, oh, actually, it might not be necessary. get up here. How are we doing on hydrogen? Well, it's eating through that. Still have a lot of that. So we should be good for now. I didn't put any rounds on here because didn't know how heavy it was going to be, but currently just coasting out. Let's look back. There's the base, and there's the old stone mine over there. So we're just going to quietly leave the atmosphere. If you pay attention to the A gravity and P gravity, that's what I'm really paying attention for. So that is what's going to dictate when I'm outside of the atmosphere. And when that time comes, I will be able to set a waypoint, and that's where my satellite will go. Ooh, what did I break? Did I break something? Nothing. Okay. Just got a little excited. Alright, looks like I'm almost out, so I can slow down. And notice I'm not doing the inertial dampeners yet because I have the speed mod on. So I want to gradually get to it. I don't want to have to brake abruptly. I want it to be right on the cusp. So I'll probably start slowing down at like 8G, like a full brake. So I'll have to like do a spin around. But yeah, there's the planet, and we're leaving her for the first time in this playthrough. Now this bad boy needs to have some more oomph for its forward thrust. I mean, it has enough to get off planet, but if I'm actually trying to lug some materials, then it's not really going to be designed for that. It's not really a hauler anyway. It's a scout ship, so if I was going to build a hauler, then I would definitely have more forward thrust. But alright, so now we're starting to see some of the asteroids. Where's the moon? On the other side? Oh, there's the other planets. Oh, we'll have to scout for the moon eventually. But we're just coming out of gravitational pull, so let's keep going a little bit. Probably just coast at that. Inertial dampeners are off. And then we'll just coast at 100 until we get there. Maybe a little bit faster. So yeah, this is my first Space Engineers video. I've been playing the game for quite a while, but never made any videos about it, so this time I figured, why the heck not? Let me know. I want this one to be not a traditional Space Engineers channel. Once I get a few videos out, I actually want requests of things that you want me to build. Okay, now I'm outside of the gravitational pull. Set GPS coordinate, new from current position. Sorry for the abrupt transition. Earth. We'll do sat or sat location. All right. So that is set for the sat location, which apparently I just flew that quickly away the time that I was flying and using my GPS coordinates. We're just double checking to see that it's still in the 0G field. And if that's the case, then it's a good waypoint. And yep. Alright, so it's still in the 0 field. So now, I know my orientation's there. We have enough fuel to do a fly around, don't we? What the heck is that? Wait, let me see my camera. All blocks, camera, toggle, where, view. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 4. Oh, that's how we zoom. Okay, we scroll. Is that an asteroid? That is huge. It's kind of interesting how the light is rendering from that far away. Okay, so is that Mars, there. And then that's Europa there. Eey, looks hazardous. Oh, and that's a signal. Okay, wait. Let's get out of the view. There we go. All right. So we're going to do a coast around the planet. And then once we get to the moon area, then we will come back. So I will set this to the full speed and then inertial dampeners. Okay, so when you see me again, I will have come up across the moon.